High rollers. It's that time of year again, so I hope you're ready. I'm looking for the tribes. I'm looking for the juice. I'm looking for the killer bees. The ones who should not. The dangerous. The ones that are tripping. Elite, killers, conquerors, and head collectors. This league is not for the faint of heart, so if you're soft, step down. If you think you can compete, show up and show out. Otherwise, don't step on our playground. I will see you in the battle.
Hi, welcome back to BOC News. I'm your host, the Commissioner, with my lovely co-host, Miss Feisha.
Hey, it is time to give all the goods up, and we have the goods.
Let's talk about
it. We have 3 minor leagues, and we want to give them a shout out. So here were the finals. Cornerstone Legend went up against TIG in Battle Zone, and 130 to 111 was Cornerstone Legend taking the win. Congratulations. And then we have Battle Zone Extreme. It went down. Purple People Eaters 120 up against Sudden Punch in the Mouth had 86. Congratulations, Purple People Eaters, for that win. And then lastly, of our minor leagues, we have Battle of Champions. And it went down again. Swaggertron 118 up against You Better Not, who had 103. Congratulations to our minor leagues, but we want to get right to it because we have the big leagues as well.
Yes.
BOC High Rollers. Let's talk about it. Can we?
Let's do it.
Well, it went down. We had Juice is Loose.
The juice is still loose, baby.
Up against Jimmy Steel Trigger. Now, Juice is Loose took it 113 to 85. And we always say, first is not second, and second is not first. There can only be one number one, and the Juice took that position. So congratulations to the Juice is Loose, but there's so much more we want to display.
Yeah.
What happens when you get the championship?
First and foremost, when you become champion, you become in a league of its own.
Woo-hoo.
And this will be presented to the Juice
Yes.
later on today.
Yes, he's gonna have it.
He's going to have it
This is the championship belt.
for 2025. Not only will the Juice
Wait a minute, can I talk about the belt a little bit?
Talk about the belt.
Now the belt was customized.
Custom
But
made.
the Juice is Loose. This was of his choosing, and I have no doubt that he is going to be in love with it. So congrats on this belt.
Absolutely.
And then there's more.
And you know, when we say high rollers, we mean it because the Juice
Yes.
will be paid.
Yes, dollar.
Dollar bill, y'all.
Yeah, more than one though. Lots of dollars.
Lots.
Congratulations.
So congratulations to Juice.
Mm-hmm.
And stay tuned because we're going to look to have an interview with Juice later.
Absolutely. We want to hear what he's got to say. You know, he had a record of 11-3 in regular season, which is what propelled him to the championship here.
Number one team
All season.
all season.
So, and he also won, was there a side bet that
He won one of the side bet, most points scored
in the season?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So he did it all. I mean, this team was put together well and managed well. So shout out to Juice. We're gonna stay tuned and hear what he got to say. So with that said, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the battle. Peace. BOC News. I'm your host, the Commissioner, with my lovely co-host, Miss Feisha.
It is fun time.
It
We
is.
are here with the Juice is Loose, Oh, I'm sorry.
King Juice is loose.
He has done some amazing things this season. However, we want to get a little bit of insight on what he was thinking through the process of getting right where he is. Let's talk about it.
First and foremost, Juice, we want to know, when did you know this team was special?
You know what? I actually, at this table, I was sitting down when the draft was happening. I was on that corner over there. Ashley was next to me. And I was questioning her about football players that she didn't know. And she was telling me, you know what? I don't know. She told me, go with that person. Go with that person. I was like, all right. So I got some input from her. But I went with my best vibe inside me to see who I wanted. I got second pick. And when that draft grade came with the A+, I'm like, this is something special.
Wow. You know what? When I heard that you were ranked extremely high in the pickings, I was like, oh my God, let's see, how this performance plays out. And being ranked as high as you were, you can see that it really made a difference. And so you had a phenomenal team from the beginning. And so with that being said,
You still had to manage this team.
exactly.
So how did you take a bunch of superstars on the all-star team and figure out putting the right ones in there each week?
You know what? I'll tell you that playing BOC the first season, I learned a lot.
Okay.
Because before I knew who players were, but as you could tell, Philadelphia Eagles is my team.
Absolutely.
And that's who I usually follow.
No kidding. Right?
So, getting into the BOC, and being some high rollers,
Absolutely.
I had to bring my best A game. So it's not even about the Eagles anymore.
No,
It's about the best of the best. So managing it the first season, when I had my first pick, I used it on the Jets running back, the superstar on the Jets, but he hasn't been playing like a superstar.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? But I picked him, and he did nothing for me that season. So this season, I had...
That was last season.
That was last season.
Okay.
But this season,
Lesson learned.
me thinking I would have thought that, I picked Saquon Barkley.
Absolutely.
And last season, won the Super Bowl, 2,000 rushing yards, superstar.
Okay.
I didn't have him last season.
Okay.
I get him this season, and he fell asleep. So I was so upset. I'm like, again, it happened to me. But he showed up at the end when I needed him.
Absolutely.
He
That's
did,
awesome.
but nevertheless, you still overcame because early in the year, Lamar was playing well. You was benefiting from it. But when Lamar took a nosedive, your team still found a way to win most weeks.
It did.
Talk about that.
And that was because I knew that I needed a strong second quarterback because, you can't put your chips all on one person.
Absolutely.
And Lamar being the superstar he is, in my opinion, I think the aliens from Space Jam took his powers. And I was waiting for him to come back.
Right.
But it didn't happen. So Bo Nix is a strong second contender.
So was Bo Nix already on your team, or did you have to do some trading and
No.
maneuvering to get that put together?
Bo Nix was already on my team. And the reason I rocked with Bo Nix is because I had him last season.
Okay.
And I remember he got me to at least fourth place,
Gotcha.
And I mean, you see where he's at now. They're, I think, the number one seed.
They're the number one seed in the AFC. Absolutely. So, talk to me about the league as a whole. You had all of these different teams. How did you manage it to the point in your mind where, yeah, I fit in with these guys? No, I'm going to dominate these guys. Talk about that.
You know what? In the beginning, I have that competitiveness to me. Even if I know I'm in a bad situation, it's not gonna be, I will ride it till the wheels fall off, right? And I knew in this league, this is not no preschool league. This is BOC, Battle of the High Rollers. So we needed to bring our A game. And I know that the people I'm competing against and who I'm playing with, we ain't no puppy dogs here. So we need to bring our A game. And how I got through the season was, my whole intellect going into this was, I got to get in everyone's head whoever I'm playing against that week, I'm going to talk the worst trash. I'm going to get in their head. I'm going to make them think I know voodoo. Even though Kamish got on me a couple times about the voodoo. We don't do that here. You know, it was all fun and games to me.
Right.
You know, and these guys don't know me. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to mess with them.
And you know what I told Ken? I said, Commissioner, I said, you know what? This game is not for the weak at heart.
No.
Your feelings cannot be on your sleeves because we know the rules. We play by the rules. But at the end of the day, when it comes to the smack talking, we are expecting it to happen. And so go sit down somewhere if your feelings are hurt. We're sorry because we welcome it because it really is what brings the vibe and the inspiration. And also it grows the confidence.
100.
In the managers of the different leagues that are that are playing. So you were the star in that as well, the smack talking.
Yes.
And you went from Juices Loose to King Juices Loose. And all of that had to do with your rapport, your confidence, and at the end of the day, look at where you ended.
Yeah.
So we don't fault you for any place or anything that you did because at the end of the day, you won it all, and that was part of how you got here.
You did what it takes to get the job done.
100%.
So look out because
Malcolm X, by all means necessary.
Exactly. Whatever it takes is what you did. And so we are so proud to be here sitting with you talking about this. Any last questions for the Juice?
Yeah, I got a couple more.
Couple more, okay.
I'm here for
One
it.
is we've never had a back-to-back champion in any of our leagues.
Uh-oh.
Can that be you?
Most definitely can. I think that can be me because this next season, I'm already past this season. I'm thinking of next season. While I was playing Jimmy, I had next season in my head already. And I also want to give props to Jimmy because it's his second time being here. And obviously he's doing something right. And he got here with a D-rated team, Regardless, I give it up to him. He's a great guy and I look forward to playing with him next season. But I knew when I saw his lineup and who I was going to go with that I was going to pull this off.
He was outmatched, basically.
He was outmatched, yeah. And I was waiting for him. And one thing I wanted to put in, I got mad when I saw he got Trevor Lawrence. Because I was on the wire for him. And I put a thing in for Trevor. Because I was like, you know what? I knew Lamar wasn't going to be good for me. And I was doubting Bo Nix. And that's the thing that I shouldn't have done. I was doubting Bo Nix, and when I saw he got Trevor Lawrence, I got scared because, the week before, I think he got like 70 points or something like that, And Trevor Lawrence was like on a 5-game hot streak.
He was on a hot streak.
So I was like, man, if that happens, I'm going to be in a tough situation. Thank God Trevor Lawrence did not show up like he did in the past.
I think they say something like, shucky ducky. It don't matter, right? When you got the right lineup and you have the right belief, it still comes together and you know that. And so I am learning football as we have continued to do this fantasy football, and you guys keep me growing because I got to be connected to it, and it's just been a phenomenal ride for me.
That's awesome. I'm glad.
Another question?
Well, any message for the rest of the league?
I just want to tell y'all, you see what my picture is, it's O.J. Simpson. The juice is loose, regardless of how you feel about that man. Y'all, I stabbed like OJ on y'all. That's what happened, all right? And OJ didn't do it, but I did it.
That part.
Well, there you have it. So that's it.
The juice is still
Thanks for watching,
loose.
and we'll see you in the battle.
Peace.